Fight on, it is Collider Live, and it's a Friday. Welcome to the show. I am hosting today. It's Mark Riley in for Christian Harloff, who is not sick. He doesn't have the shits. He has a car that has a flat tire. And you guys are here to join me. It's Josh Bakuga, and Dorina is back from vacation. Oh my God. Welcome.
I'm
straight.
so
Did you
happy.
cut your
I
hair
will
too?
rest. No, it's just longer. I guess when you go in the Bermuda Ocean,
The triangle.
everything grows
Ooh.
So how was
everywhere.
that?
So I had to wax. It's a whole thing.
You said that
happens.
you did not get trapped by the Bermuda Triangle.
No, it rejected me. I
It
was
rejected
so
you.
sad.
You went through it and you made it?
No, because we were in Bermuda, and that's the top tip of the triangle.
Right.
Bermuda.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Hey, and I thought that was the entrance.
It's what? It's Bermuda, St. Kitts, and something. I don't know the three islands that
I
make
think
up the
it ends
triangle.
around Puerto Rico, like
Okay.
one of the corners.
I was a
And
Jeopardy
then-
question the other night. That's the only reason that it's like fresh in my brain. It was, I don't know, like bodies. Hey, Cody, can you turn off the red light? It's in here, and it's really, and like that red light
that
messes
light,
with
don't
me.
you? You hate
I
that
hate
My
it.
God, this is like every day we have the red light on and it's like pissing everybody off. What the hell, Cody?
It's just a light, guys.
Do you know what I
Turn
noticed
off
this morning?
the red light.
So Cody's here, obviously. What's up, Cody?
Hi, Cody.
Hi,
Hey.
Cody.
How's it going, Cody?
I
I'm
missed
doing
you
great,
the
guys.
most.
Oh, thank you.
Alex
so
is
much.
here as
Alex,
well.
not
And
you.
Alec.
He
What?
is here.
Hi, Alex.
Alex is here.
No.
Hi, Alex.
I can't believe we haven't figured this out yet.
What?
But obviously we're big Orlando fans, and that song
Yeah.
that has now become infamous with this show.
Orlando.
Right.
Thank you.
Now, okay.
What?
Guess what also goes perfectly with that?
What?
Marzonia.
Oh, my
Marzonia.
God, it does.
Totally does.
Yeah.
Alex, that's your new song.
There it is.
Alex, why don't you? There it is.
Marzonia.
Put that in the rotation, dude. You'll
Yeah.
have a freaking epic record on your hands.
I agree.
That's
We should just do
awesome.
the entire Book of Mormon soundtrack, and we can each pick our song.
Yeah,
I want
I've-
Hasadiga
I'll,
Iboai.
I'll do I Believe.
Never
Perfect.
seen
I love
or
that.
know any songs from that.
Dude, you would love it.
You would. Yeah, I know you're not a musical
You
guy.
would love it.
Really?
Yes.
This is one of
So
those
good.
musicals that is right up your alley, Josh
Okay.
McCouga. It is so funny.
Okay.
It is so funny.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've
You like
never
South Park.
heard. Of course.
And Team America.
Of
It's-
course.
Yeah, so
Same-
it's that
same
same humor.
peeps.
I know that.
But
I know
smarter.
it's the South Park
Yeah.
people. I mean, I've never heard a bad word about it. Obviously, I'm always sheepish about musicals.
Yeah.
But I've never heard a bad word about it. I did see Hamilton, and
That's different.
I will be honest with you. I was what one would say underwhelmed.
But do you like like any sort of history?
Oh,
Interest
American
you?
history, of course. Yeah, I love it.
That's weird. Do you like rap?
I do.
Hip-hop-ish?
I do, but I did not like that.
Okay.
It just kind of felt like it was a really. This is. I mean, whatever. It just sounded like when. Okay, and I was part of it, so I can make fun of
It's
myself.
just a Broadway play.
All right.
so-
Do we brace
No,
ourselves for
So
this?
I mean,
Okay.
like when we came out with the douchebag anthem and like in my Prius
Oh,
with
right,
the Casual
right.
Mafia back days,
Right.
it was like the time of like funny internet raps, right? Because it was like Lonely Island, let's do the Chronicles, what of Narnia, and everybody
Right.
was like doing a cool rap, like I'm on a boat, and it was like, oh, raps
that
are
how
cool.
you rap?
Yeah, and then Hamilton came out and they're like, he's rapping about history, and I was like, yeah, so did my eighth grade civics teacher, Mr. Fusetti. He was like, you guys want to hear a sick rap about the Franklin Mint? We're going to them. And I'm like, and that's what Hamilton felt like to me. It really did. And I know it was like way more, yeah. I mean,
No,
that's a
I
really good
don't
song.
like that
I'm on a
one.
boat.
I don't like that one.
The reason I didn't have a great time
I was
at
on a
Hamilton.
boat, though.
You were on a boat.
Yeah.
Were you?
Why didn't you play the Beach Boys song instead, Cody?
I don't have that one.
Aw.
You just gave up on that.
Bahamas.
The reason I didn't have a great time at Hamilton is because the two women in front of me rapped every single song.
That's gross.
The entire show. They knew everything backwards and forwards, and they would sometimes stand up. And
That's the
the
worst.
thing about standing up when you're at the Pantages fucking theater is that it's the Pantages fucking theater,
Right.
and you don't do that in the
Did
theater.
they not know it
But
was
it's
It's not a
sing
concert.
along?
It is not a concert.
They didn't. I don't want people to sing along at concerts unless the artist asks them to. Because I want to hear the
concerts,
artist
but
sing.
concerts you can stand up
yeah,
and you're
yeah.
clapping, you're
For
singing
sure.
along, and you're
and
you're smoking weed maybe. I don't know. You can't do that at Hamilton. It's the theater.
The theater.
You have to sit.
You have to be proper.
Wear your blazer and sit down and have some wine and
Yes, and sip
watch
your
the
tea
theater.
with your pinky
I
up.
think that's my problem with it. Is it like if it's like I went to see Rock of Ages, right? It was like I was dating a girl. Speaking of Puerto
I
Rico.
don't like this song, Cody. Is this a new Friday? God damn it.
Oh, you almost had it. You
Hey,
almost had
hey.
it. You almost had it.
No,
was
the
sad.
You guys
Friday,
say Friday?
I've warmed up to it.
We said Friday.
I warmed up to this one.
Do
I
you-
can't not. It's like Party in the USA.
Do you
Yeah, I
think
do
she's
like
still
that too.
making
Yeah.
money off this thing?
Yes.
I'm sure she
No,
does.
no. She has not seen a dime of it. It
Oh.
was a
Oh, because it's going to that.
it was a paid up front thing. She just wanted to make a cool music video with her
Okay.
friends because this guy. It was like, do you remember glamour shots back in the day?
Yes. Yes.
So it's the same thing.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Do you guys have glamour shots?
No. Kind of wish I did. Though.
We should do some Collider glamour shots.
Okay, so this was about.
Can I take it with Leia? Where it's
Yeah,
like
of
the
course.
silhouette of Leia and her head is
And
right
you're
there, and it's me. And
in
I'm
a
like,
big chair like Masterpiece Theater.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
I like it.
This was about it was like 8 or 9 years ago. One of my best buds from high school got married in Pennsylvania, and so me and a buddy woke up in the morning and we were going to Walmart to get
They're looking for
glamour shots in LA. Yeah,
Check J.C. Penney.
yeah. We could get some
Olin
Collider Live
Mills.
glamour shots.
Olin Mills.
And you can
please.
put a sweater on Leia and everything.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can wear your suit.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're right. So we go to Walmart to just buy wedding cards for him. Like we were in the wedding. We woke up in the morning and we walk into Walmart and there was that like picture center where families take pictures. Like back in the day at Sears, where you put the.
Yeah.
So we got pictures of each other for him as a wedding gift. We got them framed and gave them to him that night. And we were like, dude, you have to,
That's so
you have to
amazing.
open our
Awesome.
gift. It's from Donnie and me. And he
That's
opens
amazing.
it and it's a full gloss picture like Step Brothers of Donnie and I in
Yes.
like
Those are so
the
good.
provided for suits at Walmart because like the family like a church picture,
Right.
and we're both just like looking into the picture.
That's
He
amazing.
still has it framed in his like attic. It's
I think
just
we
it's his
should-
man cave.
I think we should do a
I
Collider
agree.
family one.
I agree.
Yeah,
We
like
should.
a super cheesy one with like bad hair
Yeah.
and terrible glasses.
Teased up.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay, what's happening? Really quick,
Yeah.
people need to go outside. I was outside for a week and it was amazing.
I wanted to swing back around to your trip.
It was
How long
amazing.
were you gone again?
Just a few days.
Few days.
On a giant boat.
Giant cruise
Stop
ship,
that,
right?
Cody.
Oh, you went on a cruise?
Yes.
Cruise ship.
So and it. Shit! God damn it! I knew he was gonna do it. Only because I missed you, Cody.
Keep doing it, Cody.
No, but we only stopped in Bermuda. So for 2 days, we departed from New Jersey.
Okay,
and,
so you had
so
to
we
fly
actually
out,
got
okay.
to see the New York skyline,
Oh,
like in the
cool.
ocean, like leaving and going onto one of the
So where
bridges.
else
It
did
was
you stop, like,
beautiful.
Outer Banks?
Just Bermuda.
Oh.
Yeah, and but it's the most beautiful beach I've ever seen in my life.
In
It was
Bermuda.
super blue. The sand was like the cleanest and pink. It was. I felt like I was on another planet.
you
basically.
never went to like any of the Mexican beaches with the clear water?
No,
Huh.
no.
Oh,
This is the first time I've been inside that ocean,
Okay.
inside the
Caribbean.
Atlantic.
That's
Oh, the
really great.
Atlantic.
Yeah, yeah. And so it was gorgeous, and people were like, "Have you seen this new Star Wars trailer?" I was like, "Yeah, I saw it, but have you seen this blue water?
Yeah.
That's like there's fucking fish here. Like the Star Wars trailer was cool, but have you seen this nature? That's amazing, and it's so good."
Is
yeah.
Bermuda the place where they have zero unemployment, or is that Aruba?
don't
One
know.
of those two
But
islands
they're
I know.
both in
Gorgeous.
the
Yeah.
Beach Boys Kokomo song.
They are.
So.
They are.
But they have interesting rules there. Like
In
like
Bermuda?
only locals can own property, and if you can't immigrate there. Like it's like a very like they've kept that that
They have enough
country.
people.
Yeah,
They're-
exactly.
Yeah. They're like,
and-
thank you, we're full.
exactly, and it's really beautiful.
So did you stay on the boat when it was in Bermuda, or did you stay in a hotel?
No, in a
Bermuda?
boat.
Oh, you did
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
boat.
but so we would just come. You would just wanted him to play that, didn't you? But we just ate all day.
Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
Nice.
the best.
We just ate and drank all
best.
day and played foosball and ping pong and
My
bumper
family-
cars. It was amazing. I've never done that stuff.
I'm
Have you
very
ever been on a
jealous.
cruise?
Yes, I did the Mexican Riviera. So that was fun.
My family did two times in like winter break in college. Me and my like my parents and my brother, and then our cousins and my aunt and uncle. Like the 9 of us went on a cruise. Two
That's a lot of
New
people.
Year's is in a row, which was
Oh,
awesome.
yeah,
Like,
mine was New Year's as
yeah.
well. So yeah,
and
they're
going on a
fun.
cruise at New Year's was a blast, right? Like because you don't have to plan anything.
Nope.
Everything is right there.
And you just get up and they clean and you just
Yeah.
go. It's like you feel like a royalty.
The best
Yeah.
thing about a cruise, and you nailed it on the head, is the amount of food that you can consume.
Yes.
Because there is always food, always and-
Everywhere.
and it's all included.
I was like a
Yes.
hobbit. I had like
Yeah.
2 breakfasts, 2 lunches, 2
Second
dinners.
breakfast.
Yeah, it was amazing. I had pizza
What's
at
taters?
night. Yeah,
That's pretty insane.
yeah, but no hairy feet.
No hairy
Not
feet,
that there's
right,
anything
right,
wrong
right.
with that.
I
but
feel, were you on like one of the new huge boats with like the climbing
it,
wall and
it
the
was
wave?
the anthem of the seas. They had a huge rock climbing wall
Yeah.
and like they had bumper cars. I mean,
Oh my God!
That's
Did it have an ice
insane.
skating rink?
No, but I
Ooh.
have been on one of those.
Golf,
Yeah.
like golf, like mini golf.
No,
Yeah.
they didn't have mini golf.
Yeah.
But that's fun too. But yeah, they had
What a
everything.
waste.
It was, and I danced so much.
Did they have
and-
that wave thing that you ride off the back?
Yes,
by the
but
That
I'm
thing
scared
is
to
super
do that
fun.
one.
Oh, it's
Did you
awesome.
do it?
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Don't,
I did
you
it
didn't,
like
you didn't eat
nonstop.
shit?
Oh, like 40 times in a row. It was
Yeah,
amazing.
I can't do that.
What, your
See,
body?
What?
You think you're gonna hurt yourself?
Yeah.
No, so here's what it is. Because it's like, when you land, it's that padded like a wrestling mat almost.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is what it is.
You
It's
don't get
padded.
like rug burn?
No.
Like,
It's super fun.
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
I'll try it next
No.
time. I was
like
I
if
was
my
a pussy.
dad at
You could've
65
done
could
it.
do it, you can do it.
No, I was on the rock climbing wall and that was terrifying.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was great, but I mean, I felt like Batman, but I was
You don't
scared.
like heights?
No.
And so you
And I hiked Yosemite. What's it called? Half
El
Dome in
Capitan?
Yosemite.
and you
Yeah.
don't look burned or tan. Like, how do you like? Is it like a lot of?
Well, we were only on the beach for one day.
Okay, all right.
Right.
And then on the boat, I guess you don't really get much
You
sun,
can.
or you can.
You
Okay.
can, but there's just so much to do. We were drinking, we were playing trivia, we were doing karaoke.
Oh, trivia. Nice.
They have everything.
Game shows. The thing I love is that as soon as everybody walks in, everyone that's there, you can tell that they're just there to relax and have fun.
Yeah.
And that it's like everybody leaves their worries away, that just wherever they come from, and everyone's just so pleasant. I wish the world was like that.
Yeah. So who was
Everybody's on the cruise all the time. I'll take it.
who was the poor soul that asked you if you saw the Star Wars trailer?
Oh, I actually got several messages from
Tweets?
people, like my friends, and tweets like, "Did you see the trailer?" I was like, "I saw it. It was cool, but like, look at this really blue ocean,
Right, right.
and pink sand,
Yeah,
and
pink
this
sand.
weird bird that keeps staring at me on the rock." Yeah.
So, did you like the trailer?
yeah,
Okay, great. So moving on.
yeah. But I'm like, and I'm gonna watch the movie, and I only needed to see the trailer once, and
There it is.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
speaking
my assessment of the nerd trailer.
And speaking of that trailer, we do still have our George Lucas reacts to
Yes.
Rise of Skywalker up on the channel now. Some people are talking about it. A lot of people are talking about it now.
Mark Hamill tweeted.
Mark Hamill tweeted. Rob Liefeld, who is
Who is-
Deadpool, he's
yeah,
Deadpool
Deadpool.
creator, loved it, which was great to see.
So
Some
Really
people,
good.
some people not so much liking it. Thinks it's adding to, a conversation that they don't want to have.
But it's funny.
It's comedy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
called
straight up comedy
It's
and
so
is
funny.
hysterical.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more.
As
I
You can
disagree.
make fun of my
I-
movies however much you want. I'm still gonna laugh if you say something funny about
Listen,
them.
let's be honest, okay? Today, the original plan was that Tyrese was supposed to come on this show. I'm gonna pull the curtain back
Yep.
from Collider
We should
Live,
probably pull
okay?
it back. We
Well, here
we
go.
almost had Tyrese.
Okay, so here's what happened.
Can you pull that curtain
We were-
actually so it's closed?
Yeah. Oh shit! Here we go. Thank you for joining me on Collider Live.
Yes.
That's Josh. That's Dorina, Cody, and Alex in the booth. We'll see you next time. Tyrese. Bye-bye.
Okay, we were supposed to get Tyrese, and me and Cody and Cobster and Alex Marzonia. Maybe no,
It's
no,
Christian.
Remsen. I'm calling him Cobster. I'm sorry, that's just sticking. I'm sorry. I've been calling him Cobster for 10 years. So Christian Ruvalcaba. However, we're going with it. Yada yada yada. The situation is, so they go over there, and Cody was like, "Dude, you've said some pretty funny stuff about Tyrese." So Cody is like scrubbing through the video, and Cody, we had a pretty good laugh.
What
Yeah,
did
there's a lot of material.
Yes.
like what, Cody?
I think my best line was Fast and Furious 15. Tyrese is still here because we were just making. He was calling out The Rock, trying to leave the franchise with Hobbs and Shaw.
We were talking about the fact that he went on Instagram and he basically put down Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
Had some very strong words about it. Went and said it kind of failed, not failed, but he was putting like, well, the box office, blah blah blah, and I'm like, man, a lot of
Do
money.
you think Martin Scorsese likes the Fast and the Furious
Yes,
movie?
loves him. It's cinema, cinema paradiso.
Martin Scorsese.
That's the other thing too that people were freaking out when I was on vacation. Like, did you hear Francis Ford Coppola call these movies despicable? I'm like,
Yeah.
who cares? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, he doesn't like movies. Great.
Yeah.
But-
It's that Simpsons episode, Old Man Yells at Cloud.
I know.
I don't care.
But also,
It's fine.
it's fine. He's done a lot of great movies, and if he doesn't like those, that's fine too.
Sure.
There is one comment out there that I totally agree with when it comes to that. It's like the only thing you need to do for Marvel movies to criticize them is to see them, and it's like absolutely all you need to do is see them, and then you make your criticisms. But I
But
would say
also-
go see them if you need to, but also who fucking cares?
Right.
But I also get though that those directors maybe aren't getting their movies
Made.
as easily funded
Correct.
as because of these movies, right? So I understand a little bit of.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But it's just
absolutely.
because
But also
we
they're
all
80.
generalize. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not
They're
gonna
80.
care. They're not gonna be like, "Oh shit, Thor got a second hammer." Like they don't
Like
care.
if I'm at 80, right, and I'm still like worried about making a movie and getting a movie funded, like, dude, I want to be in Del Boca Vista Phase 5, hanging out playing golf every single day.
Yeah. Or
I
on
want
a
to
boat.
retire. I want to retire.
I want to retire on a cruise.
Yes,
I want to work
sure.
on. We
I wanna
could
retire
totally work on
now.
a cruise.
Yes.
Should we be like master of ceremonies?
The
and
Royal
stuff?
Caribbean podcast, hosted by
Let's
Josh
do
and
it.
Dorina, every single day.
Done. We're quitting. Bye, guys.
Like what? Okay, congratulations, Martin Scorsese. All your movies are fantastic. Go off into the sunset and just hang out. Okay? Go off with The
But what
Irishman.
if
I
you
hear
want-
it's
No,
good.
no, I want him to keep making
What
these
if?
movies.
Wait, yeah. What if you're older? You should still be able to.
I understand what you want to do. I'm just saying, like, man, I don't like it, man. Like, I can't get a movie funded because Iron Man's taking all my money. Like, I don't freaking care, man.
Josh, can you please stop contributing to the toxicity of social media? No, I'm
Sure.
kidding.
That's right.
I don't care. I think it's
Brilliant.
fine.
I love Martin Scorsese. Goodfellas is in my top 5 movies all time.
Yep.
It goes Dumb and Dumber, MacGruber, Bad Boys 2, Goodfellas, Braveheart. Okay? Those are my movies.
That is an eclectic collection.
I know.
And I love you for that, Josh.
What
You
about-
know the story when I was first on Schmoes.
You
and we're
forgot.
talking.
You forgot the cops movie. Let's be cops.
Let's Be Cops. It's in the top 20 for sure.
Yeah, you forgot.
It's a fantastic
Okay, now,
film.
well, now that one was offsides. I mean, come on
and
now.
and
Let's
all
not
the
get it
space
carried
movies
away.
that you forgot about.
All these jack wagons. We're talking about like our favorite movies on Schmoes Knows. Like one of those days, like, well, what's in your top 5, Makuga? You never say. And I'm like, my top 5. Well, it starts with Bad Boys 2 for sure. And he was like,
Right.
wait,
Records,
not even
scratch.
like the first Bad Boys. Like, yeah, first Bad Boys is good, but Bad Boys 2 is an all-time
favorite.
classic. I mean, it's Michael Bay's finest piece of cinema. It is cinema.
Right.
Martin Scorsese and Francis Ford Coppola both agree. Bad Boys 2 is cinema. We
Nuh-uh.
all know.
Really?
Yeah, of course. It's on their top 10. It's AFI top 100.
No way.
No, of
You're
course
making
not.
that shit
yes.
up.
And then I like go on. No, listen. If I'm talking about my favorite trilogy all time, it's Indiana Jones. But that's all
There it is.
together. My top, and then right outside my top 5, top 6 is Last Crusade. Okay.
But they're
Right?
not in your top
I'm
5.
with you right now, man. I'm hanging.
Any movies from those trilogies aren't on your top 5 movies. Man, can you come up with your top 5 movies right away?
Me? Yeah.
Go.
Okay. E.T., Jaws, The Godfather.
Okay.
No, I guess I can't come up with
Yeah,
that.
it's
I was
hard.
gonna say.
I can come up with like 10, but just to put.
Sideways.
Oh, that's a good one.
Um,
It makes sense because you love wine.
yeah. Well, yeah, and Sideways hit me at one of those points in my
Yeah,
life where
that
I
was
like
perfect.
really needed it. Actually,
Yeah.
the movie was therapeutic for me because I started watching it after my divorce, and
That
I'm like,
makes
oh,
sense.
I'm Miles.
Oh, I
I'm
love
a
Sideways.
failed writer who drinks too much and divorced.
I was going to say, I love the scene where Thomas Hayden Church gets really pissed off and starts waving the golf club.
Oh, it's on. It is on right now.
It's a great movie. It's a
It is.
fantastic
It's a
film.
fantastic
Really
movie. Yeah. And
I'm not trying to,
But you're
like-
missing
and
a
Empire
fifth one.
Strikes Back, I think, is up there too.
Okay.
In my top 5.
I'm not trying to take jabs at Martin Scorsese or Francis Ford Coppola at all, okay? But it's clear that the collective environment of movies right now really enjoys superhero movies. But guess what they also enjoy? They also enjoy a lot of Martin
Unless they're
Scorsese's
serious.
movies.
Yes.
Okay?
Yep.
So why can't we all just effing get along and be like, hey, listen, you know what? Superheroes really aren't for me, but I know that a lot of people love them, and maybe I just haven't seen enough of them to know that maybe that's not, maybe I do like superhero movies.
But also-
But Francis Ford Coppola is too busy wearing his berets, making his decent Merlot. His cab is actually fantastic.
Cabs
But
are fantastic,
The Merlot
yeah.
is very average, just like most Merlots.
Well, what do they say in Sideways?
no fucking Merlot.
Exactly.
Sorry,
So, like,
Cody.
if my,
Sorry,
my
Cody. I
dad
yelled
comes
too loud.
along and my dad yells at me, he's like, you know, Josh, when like in the '90s, my brother and I were obsessed with Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, like that early '90s hip hop, and then Eminem, like we loved
And then
that
you
stuff,
rap
right?
like this.
Yeah, totally rap like that. And
Yeah.
my dad was like, you guys want to hear good music, and he plays the Temptations, and I can appreciate the Temptations, the Four Tops, the Righteous
I
Brothers, that kind of stuff.
love
That was
that
my
stuff.
dad. Like my dad loved Motown.
That's awesome.
And I love Motown
Motown.
too. But my dad came in and he was like, you know what? This isn't bad. It's got a hook, whatever. My dad didn't come in and be like, turn off this crap and listen to the Righteous Brothers and only the Righteous Brothers.
But some
That's what we
people
listen
do
to.
that, though. And that's, I mean, I agree with what you're saying. But to be fair, these people get interviewed by journalists and that right on the spot. And so they just answer the question. It's not like
Yeah.
they can answer perfectly. Like, I'm sure they could change their words. But
Listen.
also, it's okay. Like, this
And
is
there's this look, and please, everybody out there in like this world of the media that's interviewing, any of these people, stop fucking asking about Marvel to these people.
Exactly.
I'm serious. There's blood in the water. They see the headlines. They see that they can get a soundbite.
clickbait.
And it's clickbait. And then they just, whatever, clickbait. But, you know, but they see the blood in the water and they go, okay, we're going to go interview, I don't know, fill in the blanks. And what do you think of Marvel movies? We got a quote.
Got 'em.
And then everybody talks about it for the next 6 months.
But we've also had tabloid magazine and gossip columns for how long? I mean, that's it. People are just trying to get clicks. That's what it comes down to.
And I get it.
But
and they
I
need
think
to make,
it is
they have
funny.
They have a bottom line, and they got to get freaking get clicks and advertising.
And all the social media people want to give their opinion and get retweets. It's a whole cycle of dumbness because we're all morons.
Back to what I was saying with our video.
I think we are, yes, Josh.
With our video from George Lucas Reacts, the deep fake that we did.
That was fantastic.
So good.
Frank,
And it's good. Frank, you did a fantastic job. Just a little bit of a plug. Josh Robert Thompson is coming on
is he?
Rule of Two.
Oh, nice.
He's coming on Rule of Two
and
on
he
Monday.
did the George Lucas.
He did George
impression.
Lucas.
Okay.
He does the best
It
morning
wasn't me.
for
I
you.
appreciate a lot of you out there thinking it was me.
Well, you did a really good one too for the lightsaber
but
duel.
it's nowhere near Josh.
But it's good.
Thank you.
Yours
But
is good.
I showed my sister-in-law who's 22, 21, our lightsaber thing this morning because I gave her one of those heroes and villains stickers. She's like, "What's heroes and villains?" I'm like, all right, so it's this awesome clothing brand, yada yada yada. We got to do this cool video, and she's like, "Are you in it?" And I was like, "Yeah, you want to see my part?" And she's like, "You're such an idiot."
But you did. That was so good.
It was great.
You were
I
so
loved that.
funny in
Yeah.
that. I love doing it.
Oh,
But
it
yeah,
was really
if you guys
fun.
haven't seen the George Lucas deepfake Claire did that Frank worked on, he did it in like one day. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah. And we have more. We can tease that we have something really special coming soon. November, I believe, 12th.
Oh, wow.
We're going to drop something.
Oh, wow.
So check on Collider Video for that.
Wow.
Go ahead and subscribe there as well while you're at it. And I do want to plug something real quick.
gonna say, yeah.
Collider.com. We are hosting, you can
Like
win
and
free
subscribe.
tickets to our IMAX screening of the Apple TV Plus's C. And it's a
Jason
Q&A.
Momoa. That's his series.
Yep, Jason Momoa. Who else is in that? Do you know?
Man, Jason Momoa.
I got it up here. If you go to collider.com for more details, it's going to be on October 30th in Los Angeles at the IMAX. And it's Francis Lawrence's upcoming Apple TV Plus series. It's going to be, it sounds really good.
I mean, they're starting to advertise a lot of this Apple TV Plus series. You've got C, and you've got the Dickinson one with Haley Steinfeld. And then the other one is...
So lots of good actors.
Yes, the morning show, the one with Aniston and... It's like huge names. Reese Witherspoon, Jennifer
Isn't
Aniston.
Steve
That's Apple
Carell in
TV.
it?
Steve
Yeah.
Carell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good,
And then
too.
Steve Carell was also working on that Space Force show, which is going to
Wait
be
for the Space
incredible.
Force. But yeah, this please go to collider.com if you want to see this
What night
thing
is it?
on IMAX. It's October 30th, this upcoming Wednesday, and there is going to be a Q&A with Francis Lawrence, who I think is awesome. I mean, Francis Lawrence, he did the Hunger Games.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, Catching Fire and Mockingjay 1 and 2.
No shit.
So Water for Elephants, he did that as
Oh,
well.
I like Water for Elephants.
Yeah, so you know.
Como agua
That's an
para
underrated
elefantes.
movie.
That's what I saw it in Spanish.
Oh, you did.
What is it in
Nice.
Spanish?
Como agua para elefantes.
Elefantes.
I like that.
Jinx.
Nice. So you guys want to talk about some news?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Clickbait.
It's clickbait. Yeah, well, let's touch on this because I haven't really looked at social media, but I can only imagine what people might be thinking right now about our headline. The Joker is on track right now to profit more than Infinity War if ticket sales keep going the way they're going. Now
I still
that
haven't
means
seen this movie.
now. Oh my God!
Nobody
oh my
wants
God.
to see it with me. My days
What?
keep
The
going.
Joker? I'll see it with you.
I don't have time.
See, now you're just making excuses because I'll go with you. I love that
Should
movie.
we go on Halloween after live next week?
I'm down.
I'd see this again.
I
I
love
fucking
that
love
movie.
that
I
movie.
really
so
don't have
much.
to do anything. Like after live on Thursdays, I don't have any other shows
Let's do
to
it.
do.
Have Tricky Halloween.
It's
Yeah,
so.
let's do it.
It's.
I can go in my David S. Pumpkin suit.
There you go.
Ooh.
I'll go dressed as the Joker.
So we are. That's a little tease on Thursday, October 31st. Halloween, we all will be dressed up here.
Best day of
yeah.
the year.
If you
the most
do
wonderful
see my
time.
social media, you can kind of figure out what I'm going to be wearing. Leia, I don't know if you saw my.
Oh, dude.
I don't like yours.
Aderical.
You don't like. I know you
Did
don't.
I say aderical? And that's
Aderical.
adorable and hysterical together.
Yeah,
Aderical.
I
It's
tried
okay.
to.
I've said scarified
I tried to
before.
do two things last night. I tried to scare my dog and my fiance, and both failed miserably. I walked out. Julie looked at me and
You got me.
get the fuck out of here. She literally just saw me one time. Get the fuck out of here. And then Leia kind of went up like this and kind of went, just kind of one bark, and then I just went, oh, and she went, yeah, whatever, and literally jumped on my face, licking and screaming and jumping all over me, and it was the cutest
That
thing
sounded
ever.
like a
Yeah. Dorina, we're gonna play a game real quick.
What the fuck is this?
Okay.
What is that?
You weren't here either. Okay.
What
this
is this?
is so fun. This is gonna
Do
be
you know
really
what this
fun.
is?
Okay, so guys, this is a sound, and I want you to guess what it is. Cody, go ahead and play it. Okay. Dorina, you're first. Go. What do you think that is?
What?
Is it?
Do it again.
Wait,
Can you
do it
one more
again,
time?
please.
Yeah, please. Wait, is it that viral video of that going around of that kid making fun of his mom having sex?
Wow. Good
Oh
guess.
my god,
Good
that
guess.
is a really good guess. Because that's what I was thinking. It was like it's somebody pretending to know what
have sex,
what
right?
an orgasm is like,
Yeah.
but not really. I don't know.
Okay.
That is a good guess, but no.
Okay.
Is it an animal or a human?
I cannot give that
Oh,
away
wait,
right
is
now.
that the parrot saying, "Oh my God"?
Another good guess, but no.
Damn. Is it a cat? Is it like a cat
Another
dog?
great guess.
Is-
Okay, now
is
that
it
I'm
that
gonna,
speaking dog?
I'm going to give you a multiple choice.
Okay.
Okay. Is it a goat?
It sounds like a goat.
Okay. Is it a cockatiel? But you already guessed that, which was a
Okay.
no, so I got to write that down. Is it a kid yelling and screaming at Chuck E. Cheese, or is it a dog?
Okay, play it one more time for me if you don't mind.
I'm gonna say it's a dog, and it's a dog with problems.
Okay. What do you say?
I'm gonna agree. I think it's a dog.
Okay, can we bring up that video, guys?
What is that? Are they
Give
in
us a
pain?
second.
Are
Yeah,
they
I
happy?
figure I probably threw
Keep
that.
my
Yeah,
blinders
keep
on,
your
keep my
keep your.
blinders on.
You guys are
okay.
you're well done. You know, powers of deduction and.
That is one of the funnier sounds I've ever
Did
heard.
you
in
guys
my
I don't
play
life.
think
this
it was
on the show
I think
earlier?
they found it. I don't. Did I put it in the? I can't remember if I put it in there. I don't think I did, dude. I know you're going around looking
Okay,
for it.
hold on.
What is it?
Yeah, dead weight here. It's a fucking dog.
It is a dog.
Yeah,
What-
we'll
what is
bring
it
in.
doing?
The dog is in the back seat of this car. It's a French bulldog. There it is. And his name is Walter.
Walter. Look at this other dog.
Stop interrupting me!
Watch. Just.
I told you why we can't go to the park. No, I told you why we can't go to the park. It's closed today because they're spraying for bugs. Do you want to live with creepy crawlers all over? I guarantee you don't.
Oh my god.
Walter got sued.
Walter's like, oh
Walter's-
shit, sorry, mom.
Walter's pissed.
Walter was, yeah.
Disrespectful without even knowing my reasons
Oh
why.
my god.
Walter, you take it. You better think about what
Poor
went
Walter.
down.
He looks
man.
like Stitch.
You are allowed to have a voice here in 2018. You know? But it's like just crossing the line.
I'm sorry, Walter's a fucking star.
Every time.
He is the best.
Wow. But could you imagine hearing that noise every
Oh
day?
my
Like,
God.
how do you, because you know those dogs have breathing problems, so
Yeah.
like they just snore at night.
So we've
so
been
sad.
we dog sit a French bulldog.
Oh,
And,
yeah!
yeah.
That's
His
amazing.
name is Bubba, and he's amazing.
Bubba,
he's like
I
the
love-
sweetest little thing. Yeah, and he like his only love in his entire life is a tennis ball, and he lives for this tennis ball. Like he doesn't let it out of his sight. He constantly puts it under furniture and digs at it. And,
Does
like,
he make that
the-
noise when he can't
No,
find it?
he snores like you wouldn't like a freight train. But like he sleeps with the ball under his chin just so he knows where it is. It's constantly in his mouth. He does not, never lets the ball out of his
It's
sight.
like
He goes
Linus in the
outside.
blanket.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Thank God he doesn't bark, but sometimes you have to take away the ball because he's obsessed with it, just like to give him a little ball respite. And he just looks at the drawer where the ball is and just goes. He'll look at me and go like,
That's so weird. Why though?
and then
Why do they do
Amanda,
that?
we have this thing as Amanda calls it in our living room. It's called a poof.
I thought that's your hair.
Yeah, it is.
The poof.
It is like this square, this little like I called it an artisan beanbag.
Okay,
And
I was
like-
wondering. It kind of sounds like a beanbag.
And so Bubba will bite the poof and drag it over towards the drawer, and then stand on the poof and then go.
It must be
smart?
So, what if you guys believed in reincarnation? What animal do you think you have been in your past life? Do you think you were a French bulldog, Josh? Because I could see that.
I think I was probably like an orangutan.
Orangutan.
I agree with that.
Yeah, like a loud, boisterous monkey.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What
I was,
about you?
that was
Mark?
obviously a dog.
You were
I like
definitely
to
dog.
just sleep and not go anywhere if I have my
Drink
children.
wine.
Yeah, and drink wine.
What about you,
Yeah.
Bat?
I think I
Very
was
dog-like is
definitely
drinking wine.
some form of cat.
Cat?
Yeah.
I think
I
I
could
was
see
like
cat.
a house cat, like a really lazy house cat, or like a really pissed off tiger or something like that.
I would say Cody is a meerkat.
Oh, that makes
Cody's
sense.
a meerkat.
Do you agree with that,
Sure.
Cody?
Yeah, I'll take that.
What about
And
Alex?
Alex is a.
I'd say koala.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh.
koala.
Oh my
man.
God! A
Holy
koala's
shit.
great.
What? I was just gonna say koala.
Alex reads minds. Marsonia.
Marsonia.
I love you.
Guys, that was really good.
Was
Should
good.
We sounded really good.
Should
I
we
think
just
so.
quit and sing?
Yeah, we kind of all
Collider
went-
karaoke. It's happening, you
Oh
guys.
my God,
Guys, I
this
got
is
a new
great.
one for a karaoke. It's been stuck in my head for like a day and a half because.
This will never get old.
So weird.
I wonder what the audience is thinking right
That's
now.
so
They're
funny.
like,
Is that the song, Josh?
yeah, what's the song?
Did I tell you guys about that sad French bulldog in my office? Are you okay? Can you sing the song?
Oh my God.
What song were you gonna sing, Josh?
Cody comes in and goes, "Is that the song, Josh?" Holy shit! Oh, my eyes hurt.
Anyways,
Hey, how many times, Cody and Alex, have you done the scooter big bat there?
Not yet.
Not yet?
That was a Thursday activity.
Okay.
I'm trying to get that scooter back in.
That's
well, you
Scooter
gotta
is
get a Friday activity
fucking
going.
fun.
Love you guys for doing that.
Have you
Yeah,
guys
that's
seen
great.
Jack Hine can do that little 360 spin thing?
Really?
For
Yeah.
a British guy, he's like
do you do
really
that?
into it.
You like jump and you whip it and you land back on it.
Like that game. What was that called? Remember?
Skip It.
Skip it.
Skip
that
It was
a good
sick.
game.
Yeah.
that was fun. I was-
And Skip It's sister game, Bop It.
oh, bop it.
Bop
it.
Yeah.
That was
Spin it.
so
Yeah.
fun.
Push
Like, we should
Yeah.
bring it here and play.
Oh, fuck. Start over.
We would
Simon
be
Says.
so bad.
Simon
And
says.
Simon Says.
I was
yeah.
good at that as a
Yeah.
kid.
All right,
Yeah.
so here's my karaoke song.
Ready?
Aw, Cody.
It's.
I was being respectful.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
I thought this would kill at
It's
Universal in
Friday.
Orlando. Cody, see if you agree with me, Marzonia. She likes me for me, not
Not
because I hang with Leonardo. That song.
Okay.
What do you
yeah,
think?
I
What do
like
you
that
think?
song.
Wait, you guys sang
No?
karaoke,
Cody?
Cody, and Orlando.
I don't know. Oh, yeah. I don't know what song that was, Josh.
You don't know?
No.
Yeah,
It's a
I know that
90s
song.
rock song. I mean, you were like 8.
Have we talked about this? What's your go-to?
I do Soul Decision Faded.
Okay. All right.
It's a white boy rap song.
Okay.
I do Toto Rosanna.
Oh,
Nice.
good one. Yeah.
If it's an older crowd, I do Brandy by Looking Glass,
Nice.
which is a yacht rock class.
Yeah, those are good.
Um,
Rosanna. What
Rosanna.
about you, Mark?
It's good you ask because I'm going. I need songs because I'm going to karaoke next Friday. I think.
Why aren't you bringing us?
I don't know. I
You
was.
should invite us.
I
She
was
likes me for
invited.
me.
I was invited by somebody, so I don't know.
Well, I'm
So-
gonna yell at that somebody for not inviting,
my go-to is REM "End of the World."
which is so hard.
I know.
Very
Well,
tough.
it's because I sang it in a cover band for so many years. I know the.
I think you said
can.
that. Yeah, yeah.
I know it like the back of my hand. Actually, not anymore because I'm getting like my.
It's
American
late.
Girl, Tom Petty,
Oh, good one.
Nice.
and Footloose, Kenny Loggins.
Oh, no, that's good. What about you, Dorina?
I have so many because I love singing everything from Broadway to 80s, right? So
Ooh, I might
everything
throw
from
some Broadway in
like
there,
Betty
yeah.
Davis Eyes, Don't You Want Me by Human League.
that's
You know,
good.
there's all anything that's dancey, I love.
Sure.
But I'll sing Disney, everything. I love
used
it.
to do Oh man, this is the night, dancing free until the morning light. Together forever, 'cause this is your night, and everything is gonna be alright. Because it's got like this
that was
weird
bad.
rap solo in the middle.
Right.
It's like, this is your night, this is the night. And it's like some deep voice dude. I was like, I don't know. And I think the singer's name is Amber, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
Amber.
But you know which one I like that also has a little bit of rap that's a soundtrack is On My Own from Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, yeah,
I
Bobby Brown.
love that song
Dude, I thought,
so much.
I literally went to Les Miserables.
Yeah. On my own.
No. No, it's not On
pretending
My.
he's
No,
beside
on
me.
Look at you
Our
singing a
Own.
musical.
I know that song.
We got it
You
on tape.
Do you know
fucking know
why?
it.
Do you know why I know that song?
It's not On My Own, but it's On Our Own. That's
Okay,
what I
so
meant.
I was in love with this girl in high school. She was a junior when I was a freshman.
Yeah.
And did you
and-
feel like you were her Eponine?
No, but she I became like.
Marius.
I think that at one point that she actually may have liked me. She had a boyfriend who she ended up marrying. Now she's got like a bunch of kids with. But she was. I mean, she looked. I was a freshman. She was a senior. And so it was like, I was a very young kid. I didn't hit puberty until like midway through sophomore year.
Nice.
And
Well
so I was
done.
like a very young looking dude. And so she was going to be the lead in the musical, and we were doing Les Miserables in our musical, and I was in the boys' chorus because the boys' chorus was able to go to Orlando every year to like sing in this parade and like whatever.
Marsonia.
As a kid from Pittsburgh, Florida is the most exotic place you can think of.
Oh, of course.
And so
What did you sing?
we did like pop songs and stuff. It was like 30
Like show
dudes
choir
and-
type
yeah,
stuff,
no,
yeah.
not so much show choir. It was more like we like sang pop songs all together,
Okay.
and like it was kind of like an a cappella ish kind of a situation. And there was 30 dudes, and they were all they were really cool dudes. And we got to go to Orlando every year. And this girl who's leading the thing, she was like, girls chorus is right after boys chorus, and I would always kind of try and flirt with her. I had.
This is filling in a lot of blanks
Yeah.
for me, Josh McCouga.
And
so
she
this is
was
good.
going to be leading Les Miserables. She's like, "Will you help me with the Les Miserables shirt?" And I heard that On My Own song like a funking billion times.
It's a beautiful song.
And so I know that song. I know that one.
Okay, well
I
that's
love
not,
it.
that is a good song as well. But On Our Own by Bobby Brown, just saying.
Oh,
okay.
And because the
good.
lyrics are really funny, remember?
Yes.
The
Too
mess-
hot to handle, too
Too hot
cold
to
to hold. They call the Ghostbusters when they're in control.
Oh, it's so good.
All
Friday
right,
karaoke
we got to get
again.
some news real
Oh,
quick.
sorry.
So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
switching
fine.
gears here because
Joker.
I actually like this article. Deadline is reporting that so if you take the profits, if you take the budget of the film and the marketing and then compare that to the gross in the theaters, that's right. That's your
Right.
profit. So
Okay.
they're saying
Net
Which
revenue.
Joker
Net
budget
revenue.
was way lower than
70 million, right? So this thing is on track to actually make more money, as much as or more money than Infinity War, profits wise.
Got it.
Infinity or Endgame.
Infinity War.
Do we
right
know
now.
anything
Just
about
Infinity
So
War.
Infinity War has made more money than Endgame then, or which
What's that?
one? So which one has made Endgame?
Endgame has
Endgame's
made
the
all
one-
the
yeah,
money
yeah.
in the world,
But-
right? So that's
But what was the Infinity War budget?
Plus marketing, I would say probably around 700 million.
Right.
All told.
yeah. So right now they're saying
600 probably.
our friends at Slash Film have broken it down. Joker's earnings are also close to Black Panther, which claimed 478 million in profit.
Right.
Okay. And
Give us
blows
each
fellow
Good day.
DC film Aquaman's 260 million profit out of the water. So, which is crazy. If you think about
My
the
man.
marketing and everything that's going on, it just it just keeps going to show you that this movie,
Killing.
it's killing. People want to
Literally.
see this
Take your
movie
Because it's good.
because it's good.
Yes, I would change like 2 things, and that's it. I
What would
can't
you
spoil
change?
them.
No, don't tell me.
Oh, okay.
One of them's a song. The song in the stairs.
Oh yeah.
I wish they had done something a little bit more operatic. Like the Send in the Clowns version of the second trailer is beautiful and operatic. It has a choir and everything, and has this beautiful orchestral arrangement. If they had done that, I feel like that scene where he's dancing in the stairs would be more dramatic and poignant than that song.
Right.
Okay.
I just didn't. But that's because music's really important to me, right? So that's the only thing. Because everything else, music-wise, was incredible.
Who
in that
did the
movie.
score again? Giacchino, right?
No.
No.
No, it was
For Joker?
Hildur Gudnadottir. I can't say
he
her last
Finnish?
name, but no, it's a she. She's a cellist that worked with Johan Johansson.
Oh.
And Johan Johansson died last year, but he's done a lot
Arrival.
of Arrival. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandy,
Sicario.
Sicario, like
Yeah,
a lot of
he's
Theory
one
of
of the best.
Everything.
He's friends
Theory
with
of-
Danish Christian
Yeah.
Harloff.
There you go. Gudnadottir. Can somebody that
Ooh.
speaks that
Hild-
language correct
not
me.
to-
There's a lot of things over.
We will be taking calls, by the way, so maybe if you know
Yeah.
how to pronounce this, you
Yeah.
can call in and help
I
us
just
out
know
here.
she's an amazing, talented cellist
So
and
here's,
composer.
here's my thought on this whole thing is that, okay, so I mean, obviously the profit margin of this whole thing.
Yeah, and Infinity War, by the way, made $500 million.
Okay.
So $500 million in profit compared to what it, after everything
After
is
everything.
taken
Right.
away. So,
Can
if you
they
could-
give us like a
So
million
if you
each?
think about that, Joker on a $70 million budget making $500
incredible.
million.
That's a huge win for Warner
So
Brothers.
go on, Josh. You were
Well,
saying.
what I'm saying is, and what everybody's been talking about is like Warner Brothers. Okay, for whatever you can come at me, DC haters. I'm sure there's this one guy just that goes by Facebook user that leaves messages on the Josh McCouga Show Facebook page, which
Yeah.
is rarely checked.
It's me.
And it's just Facebook user, and
Facebook
and
user,
he's
yeah.
clearly he doesn't speak English as his first language.
Yeah, yeah.
And who attacks me all the time because I didn't like Aquaman, like all the time,
I
to the point
didn't
where
like Aquaman.
Not
My
disappointed man.
So my buddy Paul Fiore, who we started Casual Mafia together back in the day, he and I are the only ones that are admins on the Josh McCouga Show page, and I think that too.
Okay.
He'll send me the screen grabs. This guy messages us like twice a week. It's crazy, and they are angry messages. And
Yeah.
we blocked him multiple times, but apparently Facebook user can just keep coming back.
Facebook user, yeah.
But my point here is that DC has had some trouble clearly with
Yeah,
their superhero
they did.
franchises, right? As far as making money goes. Obviously, Aquaman destroyed money-wise.
Yeah.
There was a huge budget for it. It is what it is. Even my
Made
dad,
over $1 billion. Great.
Right, great. Congratulations,
Wonderful.
awesome.
Congrats.
But they don't have the through line that we've seen with Marvel. They clearly don't have the same cachet that Marvel is getting at this point. And you can call me a shill all you want, but I'm just kind of speaking facts
well,
right
you're
now.
speaking specifically about Marvel in
Money.
general or MCU?
MCU.
Okay.
Yeah,
'cause
the
there's,
MCU.
Marvel, Fox, and all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure. Yeah.
I mean, Deadpool obviously, but that's a different kind of a
Right, right.
situation. What I'm getting at here is just like what we consider the Marvel movies, not the outliers that
like Spider-Verse or,
correct
or
that
Logan.
kind of stuff. Right, which is awesome.
Love Logan.
So what I'm thinking and what's awesome is that Warner Brothers looks at this and like, okay, so if we haven't really done the superheroes that well, besides Wonder Woman and Aquaman, I'm really looking forward to that 1984 Wonder Woman trailer, is maybe our new angle is building the villain.
Right.
And then once we have people invested in the villain, then we bring in the superhero. So we may see, like they've talked about, is more of these standalone villain movies.
I mean, I think it's for me. I see what you're saying, and that's totally possible that that's what they want to focus on now. But for me, it's not so much about hero versus villain. Like I think that what they've done in the MCU is very impressive as to the giant franchise and how they connected the whole universe.
Yeah.
But there are things that there are cons to doing that where it's harder to tell a story in one movie, right? Because
Right.
you're trying to connect this whole universe. And I feel like the reason, at least for me, why I loved Joker so much, it's because it was a character that we all know, and it was just a specific take on it.
Yeah, disconnected from any
exactly.
kind of-
and
yeah.
because I feel like that can bring the story down if you have to focus on like, well,
Absolutely.
how does this connect? So if they keep doing standalone movies, whether it's a hero or villain, like I'm getting excited about the Batman now.
Yeah, me too.
With that cast and crew. So
rebuilding this world is what they're currently
Yeah.
doing, and I dig.
and just do it. But I don't care what if it's a superhero or a villain that you're doing. Just I'd rather have them do these standalone movies. I just make a good quality film. It doesn't matter, if you're bringing in a different Joker or I mean, I wish Joaquin would do a sequel, right? But
I want to, because of how much I loved his performance and
Yes.
loved the movie. I want to see him with a Batman.
Okay.
I really do, but I'm not going to be upset if that
no.
doesn't happen.
Yeah, exactly.
I see you,
Mm-hmm.
and I raise you. It's hard to capture lightning in a bottle twice. like
Twice.
that.
I totally agree with that.
I agree.
This was
And-
something that, by all accounts, even when Jared Leto comes out and says he tried to kill this thing,
Mm-hmm.
is that Warner Brothers was very, very nervous to do this, and that's why they greenlit it with a very small budget.
Mm-hmm.
They were just like, okay, let's try it,
Yeah.
let's do it. Jared Leto was making all of his noise about it, and then the thing
And his cult.
blew up, and his cult.
His Midsummer
his
cult.
Midsummer cult. I know, it's like everybody.
I yelled at Ace on Twitter last night. He posted some midsummer picture or whatever.
It's so
And then I think you answered maybe or something.
No, I didn't, but I'm gonna go check it out because I love that movie.
Yeah.
Do you guys have top movies of the year for you?
Yeah.
What
hands,
are they?
Hands down, Jojo Rabbit, and with
So good.
with it, a
I think-
close second, Peanut Butter Falcon. Those two are
I
incredible.
still need to see that one.
Joker is up there, and The Platform. I've said this over and over and
I
over
haven't seen
again.
that.
You need
Okay.
to see
Is
the
it
platform
horror?
that is your. Yeah, it's pretty.
Mark is pointing at me.
It's-
guess
I know,
do.
it's like,
yeah.
"Where's your bacteria?
Guess I
Bacteria?"
fucking have to see this movie.
Yeah. It is no, it's something that you are going to dig. It's not really a horror, Josh. It's more like a thriller. It's
Thriller
like
horror?
like kind of like this
Okay.
weird alternate kind of future where people go on this platform and it's like
Like a train platform?
levels. It's levels up that go up.
Okay.
And if you're at the highest level, you're like you get all the food because these
Snowpiercer.
chefs. It's kind of in. It feels like it's in the same universe as Snowpiercer.
Okay.
I was
It
gonna
really
say.
does.
So did you see Parasite yet?
No, and I'm dying to see
Okay,
that.
so because there's a lot of movies, including Joker, which
Yeah.
people are. I don't think certain people that didn't like Joker. I'm like, did you not see that it was about classism and a
Classism
bunch of
and-
stuff? Like Parasite's
and
the
it's a
same
very,
thing.
very-
like it's very relevant to what's happening in our world right now, which
Yeah.
is why these movies are getting made. So, and those are all my top movies of the year: Parasite,
Then
Joker.
platform is going to floor you because of it is a class. I mean, literally, it's a class system. It's when you're at the top, you get all the good food, and at the bottom, you get nothing. And then it's all about you change levels every
Almost like Dread.
30 days.
Remember Dread?
Kind of like
it-
Dread,
or-
yeah.
Or Raid,
There's
where you had to
all
climb.
these things, and it's a Spanish
With
film,
Snowpiercer.
and
Okay.
it's oh Lord, it's so
Cool.
good.
I'm
What's
excited.
Parasite
So
about?
good.
It's basically a family that there's two families, and one's very very wealthy, and the other one is just getting by and trying to get jobs, and eventually they infiltrate the wealthy family by just lying that they're a family, and they all end up separately working for this wealthy family.
Gotcha.
Right, and so the dad ends up being their chauffeur, and the mom, the poor mom, ends up being like their caretaker, and it's so good because it's funny, it's scary, it's tragic, it has everything you want in a movie, but it's just so well written and shot, and it's just it makes you empathize with every single character, but also know that they're all doing bad stuff. You know, it's just
Okay. I mean, I've
it's
heard
my favorite
good
movie of the
things.
year.
Okay.
It's really,
Really?
and it
Okay.
was. I knew from people that it was going to be good, and when I saw it, it was not overhyped. Like I didn't think, oh, they're being ridiculous. Like they did not exaggerate. It's so well made.
That's great.
So, yeah.
I got to see it.
That one, Jojo Rabbit,
Jojo Rabbit, yeah. So
Jojo
right now
Rabbit.
just Joker.
it made me cry, man.
I would say Joker,
Sobbing.
the platform, How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World.
Yeah, that one's good.
Love it.
Did you
It's
guys
in
see
there.
The Farewell was really good too.
I've heard
The
that's really good. I'm
Farewell,
waiting
yeah,
to-
I didn't see that.
That should be on demand. Like right now, I'm waiting for Amanda because I know she wants to see it. Because I showed her the trailer and it looks amazing.
Yeah.
And like finally, Aquafina not in some stupid role where
Right,
she's
right.
just some goofball.
She's so good.
I've heard
I
she's
didn't
amazing.
realize she was
She
such a
is
good actress until I saw this
One
movie.
of my favorite actors working today. She
She's
is
great.
See, I think
in
like
everything, and I know
she's great in Crazy Rich Asians, right? I think
she's
she's great.
fantastic. Yeah.
And then
But she's playing a more two-dimensional character as opposed to these other.
I love seeing comedic actors because comedic actors, the good ones, have amazing range.
Like
look
Bill
at
Hader.
Bill Hader. Look at Robin Williams. Look at even some of like Will Ferrell's serious roles, like Everything Must Go. He's a good serious actor.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, a great serious actor, kind of a situation. So I love that Awkwafina is showing a range because I think that Melissa McCarthy, for example, I think we got very tired of.
Can
the
You
Melissa,
Forgive Me? Yeah.
But Can You Forgive Me? She's incredible in that movie. I think that we got like a little tired of the Ben Falcone directing shtick with
Yeah,
her.
right.
And then she did Can You Forgive Me? You're like, okay, this woman can just effing act. And if you were a fan of
Everything.
Gilmore Girls, she's so good in that show.
She was even amazing as Sean Spicer.
I know.
It's like so-
I know.
Oh, I loved her as that. I would say that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is another favorite this year.
That's a good
I still
one.
have
And-
not seen that movie. I'm waiting.
Somebody in the next room just
Cody,
fell.
are you okay?
You guys are having fun over there. I hear you laughing. What are you guys doing?
Are they doing
Are you
the-
guys doing stupid stuff?
Probably.
Cody?
He's
Cody.
dead.
What's up, guys?
Cody's dead.
Yeah, what's
Thank
happening?
God. We
What's-
thought you were dead.
You guys are doing
There's
some
some
kickflips.
crazy shit going on.
I
back
hear
here,
you
guys.
laughing.
Oh god.
We were doing the best of 2019.
Yeah.
And you were literally taking our thunder
Guys,
away
there's
by
some bigger
kick
problems
flipping.
in the world. There's zombies back here, some death. There's a
Oh,
lot going on.
no!
Okay, it's not all about movies over
Hey,
there.
bring them in here.
I'm here fighting for my life back here.
That's my zombie. Do you
I
think?
love that. Whatever they're doing, is
great.
Totally
sure
fine.
it's great.
I freaking love it.
Mazonia.
And then Rocket Man is another favorite of mine
Ooh,
this year.
Rocket Man
That
was
one's
very
good, too.
good.
Rocket Man was
Have you-
really good.
I got
This
my top
one's-
10. I got my top 10.
Good.
Oh
Do it.
yeah,
Let's
Alex,
do it,
give it to me.
Alex.
All right,
Do
so
it.
number 1 is Parasite.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Booksmart.
Oh.
Number 4 is The Farewell.
Yes.
Hey.
5, Loose.
Loose.
He loose.
Oh yeah, lose.
Number 6, Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Number 7, Fighting with My Family.
Whoa.
Number 8, Ready or Not.
Hey.
Number 9, Pain and Glory.
Oh.
Number 10, Alita Battle Angel.
Hey.
Mazonia.
I love you.
I'm reserving a spot in my list for when I see the Tom Hanks Mr. Rogers movie. Is it Once Upon a Neighbor?
yeah.
Or
Yeah, I
Beautiful Day in
wanna
the
see
Neighborhood?
It's one of
I think
those.
it's Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Or something
I can't wait for
about
that.
neighbor or something.
I'm
Who's your
reserving.
neighbor?
I'm
Who's your
reserving
neighbor?
to
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy
Parasite.
neighbor?
Parasite, I bet, is going to be on there because
Yeah.
I've liked every single movie that Bong
Joon-ho.
Joon-hoon has
Yeah.
done, and
Junho is what it is.
Joon-ho.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, it's
Racist.
yeah.
Yeah, we're just ignorant. It's fine.
No,
But-
I am ignorant when it comes to saying foreign names. I cannot do it. It literally gets
hard.
caught in my mouth.
It's hard.
And then Jojo Rabbit, I know, is going to probably be up there for me.
Yeah, my list
so-
is pretty similar to you, Alex. So
Nice. And
yeah.
everybody listening right now, and if you're playing along at home and on the Facebook page, chatting along or in the chat room, why don't you drop in your favorite? What are
Yeah.
your favorite movies of the year so far? Let's do one more news piece in this. Let's open up the phone lines as well, Cody. Get those going through. But Stranger Things 4, the filming dates. It's going to start filming in January of 2020,
Okay.
and it's going to go for like 7 months.
Wow.
It's going to film, and we're going to get 8 episodes.
Awesome.
So it's kind of par for the course, right?
Agreed.
You
Yeah.
know, and
I think 8 episodes is their wheelhouse. The
Yeah.
season they did 9, which was 2, is my least favorite season.
Yeah, same.
2, yeah, was that? Oh, that was 9.
9.
Oh, yeah, and season 2 was good.
And the season 2 episode that made it 9 was that one when you saw like 3 and 8, and you're like, I don't really care.
When it went away from the main story, that's
Yeah.
when I kind of lost interest. I liked 11 kind of being in there, but yeah,
I know, I'm with you.
I'm with you.
It was
So,
like Canto Bite.
do you think? I can't argue with that. Canto Bite.
I mean, I'll be
Canto
honest with
Bite.
you
Canto
guys.
Bite.
Okay, I can tell you parts
Bringing
of
back around to Star Wars.
huge movies that I've fallen asleep during the parts, and I fell asleep during Canto Bite.
Yeah.
I fell asleep.
It's
think
okay.
a lot of
my,
people
my
did.
soul fell asleep during Canto.
Yeah. I fell asleep.
But then it woke up in the other
There
scene,
you
so
go.
it's fine.
Kill me now.
But Bermuda, you guys. Amazing.
Bermuda.
Bahama.
What I wanted to say,
Bahama.
I know you've been on an amazing vacation in paradise, but have you seen the Instagram video of the people all posing on the Joker stairs? Like the Joker
Yes.
stairs
Yeah.
has become this crazy
Yes.
Instagram place.
At the Bronx,
In
right?
the Bronx, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
hysterical.
like the Exorcist stairs
Yeah.
in Georgetown, right?
Yes.
Those
They're
are
all
so
taking pictures.
scary.
That's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people are celebrating a movie. That's
Yes.
good.
It's
and
great.
and we live in a society. So
But can you imagine like that one guy?
We live in a
It's-
society.
It's like Shooter McGavin and Happy Gilmore, right? When the guy it lives in the Bronx, he's taking those stairs every day his whole life. He's just trying to get to work, and he's like, "This is golf.
Yeah.
Move out of the way, people! I gotta get to work. These are just stairs."
I could picture. I
He's
could
all
just picture
walking
people.
downstairs.
Yeah.
He's like, maybe I'm the Joker.
Yeah, it's just like, oh God, here we go. Hey, you know what? Everybody taking your pictures on the Bronx stairs. You go take your fucking pictures on the
You
Bronx
go
Shut
stairs.
up, Mark, you douche.
Yeah, fuck you, Josh.
You dickhole. Push you down the stairs.
I'll put you down the stairs.
Where's
son of a
that
bitch.
French bulldog soundbite? Where's Walter?
I know. I'll tell you where it is. Cody, do we have any calls? There we are. Hey, you're
No,
on.
we don't.
Oh, damn it! I thought we were doing that.
Boo.
You tell me when we have calls.
Really
Hey,
quick.
Mark, we have a call.
Oh,
Hey!
shit, we have a call.
But I want to hear the noise.
All right, hold on. Give me a second. Let's cue it up again.
Okay, do we have any calls, Cody?
There it is.
Oh, okay. Hey, you're on Collider Live. How are you today?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, it's Kevin from New York.
Hi,
Hey, Kevin
Kevin.
from New or Kevin or Ken?
Kevin.
Kevin from New York. How are you?
I'm not cool enough to honor Mr. Natchlock with the same name.
Yeah, nobody is. Hey, that's a good one.
I know I can do a good Kevin.
Kevin, what's your question for us today?
What's up, buddy?
Well, first, just to throw in my 2019. Just throw
Oh,
out
do
I
it.
like it.
Give
Let's
it
hear
to
it.
us. Yeah.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Peanut Butter Falcon. I saw it because of you guys.
Boom.
And
Kevin, I should have put
One of-
that in there.
I
Yep.
I have never left a movie so happy in a long time.
Yeah.
Not to
Nice.
say that I don't leave movies happy, but there was like a special
Yeah.
feeling with
Pl-
that
it's
one.
a special
that
movie.
really hit me.
Yeah, we're with you on that one. All right, what else?
But then, just a real quick question.
Sure.
Because you three seem like among the more well-traveled of the office.
No, well,
Is
thank
that
you.
fair to say?
Yeah,
I think so.
Is there one place in the U.S. and one place outside the U.S. that you guys have yet to go to that's like on the top of your travel?
So many.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh,
top
yes.
of my list is 100% Mount Rushmore. I want to see Mount Rushmore
Really?
really
Okay.
bad. I've never been there. I want to see like Badlands, North, South Dakota, and outside this world, I want to go to Iceland really, really bad.
Yeah.
That's
Really
like,
bad.
those are both great choices.
Inside the United States, I need to see Martha's Vineyard. I've never
Martha!
been. Martha's Vineyard. Martha's. I
Martha.
want to go live that world. I want to go look at the Jaws
beautiful.
locations. Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes, I want to look at the
Jaws
Jaws
nerd,
locations.
shark nerd.
But there's also, it's beautiful. And then I need to get myself to Ireland and see my people. I want to go. I got to go see O'Reilly.
Right.
Well, I want to go
wanna
to all those places.
Yeah, I
What
want
about
to go.
you?
There's a bike riding thing you can do in Ireland and stop at pubs along the way.
It's an old
Want
bike
that.
That
tour.
sounds dumb and
Yes,
great.
It's great.
I'm so into
Fill
it.
me up with what you can.
I am dying to go to Japan.
Oh.
Yeah.
I really want to go
Hiya.
to Japan. I feel like that's
Karate.
Sure.
and that's the show, you guys. No, and then
Sushi.
thanks, Cody. And
Yes.
inside the U.S., I really, not shockingly, want to go to Salem to see my witches.
Oh, yeah.
To
yeah.
see where I
to
was
see
born.
your people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
love
really
this.
want to go there.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's a
see.
great question, Kevin. Thank you so much. Is he still there? Are you still there?
Oh, I literally just hung up as
Okay.
you were
All
Aw,
right,
thank
well-
you, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin, and thank you for that, Mrs.
Really quick, by the way, I
Gotcha.
forgot before. One of the best movies that I saw this year, Dolomite is My Name.
Dolomite.
It just dropped.
Yeah, so Eddie Murphy.
I gotta see it.
Great
heard.
comeback.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great comeback
I can't
movie.
wait.
I really, really
He was
liked
just on Kimmel last night because Kimmel's been in Brooklyn all week doing his show.
Nice.
And he was saying that, like they were talking about Dolomite and all that stuff. And he also said that, like, his stand-up special, he's working extremely, extremely hard on it to make sure that, like, when he goes on stage, he's going to destroy.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't
So,
wait.
No, the
pretty
movie
cool.
was really, really great.
Awesome.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
Or as they say in Italy, Dolomite.
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 Because you know like
Dolomite.
you have the Italian Alps and like this, but they also have the Dolomites where people ski as well, but they call them the Dolomites.
That makes sense.
Muy
To me,
bueno.
because
Yeah.
it's like Spanish.
That's for Dad.
Es cierto. Hey, Cody.
Hey, we have another caller. You're on Collider Live. What's your name? What's your question?
Hey, this is Dominic from Minnesota.
Hey,
Hey,
Dominic.
Dominic.
How are you?
Hey, yeah, I've been a long time listener of your show, and I just love it.
Thanks, man.
You guys
Thanks,
do
dude.
great work. I'm a big movie fan, and you guys elevate it to the next level. So,
Oh,
Thanks,
appreciate
very
that.
sweet.
So, what's your question for us
I
today?
wanted to, so I have kind of two. One, I kind of wanted to tell you my top 10. If
Well,
you
Yeah.
Rip it.
Do it. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Okay, so my one is Joker.
Nice.
2, Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
Nice.
3, Endgame.
Okay.
4, The Farewell.
Nice.
5, Toy Story 4.
Ooh.
Yeah.
6, Aladdin, actually.
Oh.
Wow. All right.
7, Ready or Not.
Nice.
I gotta see
8,
this.
Captain Marvel.
Okay.
9, Blinded by the Light.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't really have a 10. I just have 9 at the moment.
Okay.
Maybe Star Wars, and then I'll bump
Right.
Blinded by like 10. I don't know.
That's a great
Right
list,
on,
man.
Ready or Not, so great.
Oh yeah, and then I have one little thing also. How do you think Star Wars Episode 9 could potentially end? Like, me and my friends have a lot of theories about, like how it could end. Will Kylo be redeemed? Which is kind of the driving theory right now.
Yeah.
What are you guys' thoughts on how this whole thing's gonna end?
He's dead. He's melted in a pool of his own filth and demise. I don't know.
Yeah, I've said it a number of
with
times
Josh.
on
I
Rule
hope
Two.
that happens.
I want Kylo Ren to go out as a villain. I would like to see him keep falling to the dark side and do all that stuff, but he's going to get redeemed.
Well, Mark.
He's going to.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to get redeemed,
totally.
and it's all going to be in the execution for me. And
But
I
he's
think
going to
that
get redeemed, I think, while dying.
I think he'll probably be redeemed by dying,
That's what
but I could also see, I don't know, because, he did the unthinkable. He killed his father, and not only
Right,
killed
so
his
I don't
father,
think he lives
killed...
because of that.
Right. So it's interesting. I don't know, and that's what I like about the trailers. I still don't know. I know there's some leaks out there, and I'm staying away from those. So everybody, if you want to, stay away from leaks. But that's
Especially if you're a plumber.
Yeah,
And,
especially
There it is.
if you're a plumber, you
want
need to
leaks.
go towards the
Yes,
leaks.
go towards
we
the
need
leaks.
the plumbers for the leaks.
That's correct. Yeah.
I think that there's something in the balance. If you look at the prequels, it was falling to the dark side. It was the original trilogy was embracing the light side and finding that balance again. Question mark for this sequel trilogy, but there is something to balance that needs to happen, and I think it's Rey and Kylo Ren. I don't know.
Right.
Dorina?
I am with you that I think Kylo is going to get somehow redeemed while dying. But what I would like to happen is for Rey to turn to the dark side and kill everyone.
I would be down with that as well.
Would you imagine
I don't think it's going to
Disney
happen.
doing that in a Star Wars
Disney won't
movie?
do that. But I don't know how it's going to end. I mean, I've made this theory too as well that I think Rey, the rise of Skywalker is kind of like the idea that they're not Jedi anymore; they're Skywalkers.
Well, do you think that the whole
I've lost
point?
Josh McCouga. He's gone.
I was thinking about something.
I know
He
I
was
know
thinking
you
about
were.
plumbers and Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
No, but do you think that it's possible that the whole point of this saga is
Saga.
it a Skywalker saga, or is it, we start with the whole chosen one thing? So now maybe it's going to end where they actually bring balance to the Force. Like, what does that mean? Balance
Yeah.
to the Force. Does that mean that both Jedi and Sith exist? Does that mean that none of these people exist anymore? And
That's where I don't know.
So is it
I
like
really don't
Is
know.
it like a 4-year-old and an NFL lineman on a teeter-totter? Is that the balance of the Force? We got to really
that's
get
exactly. But it's like a
Right.
giant. It's a two-bladed lightsaber.
Right.
Could be.
That's a seesaw.
Right.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think if
Yeah,
you
way to
want
bring it
balance,
down.
there's light and dark. And what does that do? That does balance. There's a yin and yang. Who
Maybe
knows?
because Jedi and Sith are both ridiculous and two extremes, right? We're
Right.
like the way the Jedi were trained to not have a life, basically, and the
Right.
Sith good the entire extreme. So maybe balance in the Force is
Find that middle ground.
Exactly.
Have one foot on each side.
which is
the
what we
light
should
and the dark.
all
Yeah.
be like, because we all have gray in each other's.
Happiness
Get it?
is very important.
Mickey Mouse, hire me.
It's a great question, and thank you so much for calling in. And thank
Dorina.
you, everybody at home, for joining us here on Collider Live on this Friday.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes,
Just
of
real
course
quick.
you can, Josh McCouga.
I made an announcement on Wednesday about me coming in and out of Collider Live doing
Yep.
the show, and I just want to thank all the cool people that tweeted and Instagrammed and all that stuff.
Yeah,
that said very
man.
nice things to me. So thank you all for being
Yay.
really cool.
And we're so stoked for you, dude.
Thanks, man.
Like,
Yes, yes,
really.
yes.
I'm going to miss you, but I know you're
Yeah.
But
just
you'll be
text
around.
away,
Oh, yeah.
and I will be texting you wondering what's going on and
Yeah.
where you are. And we're going to have you on the show whenever we can, calling you. Where in the world is Josh McCouga? Thank you to Dorina. Thank you to Josh McCouga. Thank you to Cody and Alex in the booth. And Christian will be back. Sorry, he did have a flat tire today. Unfortunately, he was on his way in, and that happened. But he will be back on Monday for his last week next week, Christian Harloff. So make sure you tune in to Collider Live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. See you next time. Bye.